These mushrooms are so fun and quick and easy to make. All you need are saucers. I got all my things at Walmart because they were super cheap. I got 2 sizes of the medium ones, and then I got 3 medium ones. I'm sorry, 3 medium ones, 2 small ones, and 1 larger one, and then just 2 terracotta pots. But these are so interchangeable. You can do them whatever way you want. You're going to need E6000 to put it together, to glue it together, and then some outdoor paint. I had this patio paint that I've had for decades, and it worked just fine. I will end up taking the E6000 and just gluing the saucers to the pots. And again, you can make this whatever way you wanted to. On the little one, I did 2 mediums and then 1 small. And then on the larger one, I did a large, a medium, and a small on it. I am going to be making a fairy house out of terracotta pots probably next week. So be on the lookout for that, but it's probably going to, I am going to be using air clay and all that for that video. But for this video, this is all you're going to need, and it's super easy to do. Now, some of the glue will kind of squirt out, but I just took a Q-tip and kind of wiped it up, and I wasn't too worried about it because I knew that I could take a sanding block and sand down anything that I needed to, which I ended up having to do it just on this little bit of this pot because the glue was a little bit thicker. But other than that, I didn't worry about it. I knew the paint would go over it, and you really in the end wouldn't be able to really tell. I did wipe the dust off with a baby wipe to make sure there was no dust. For the stalk, I did them both the same way, which I used the Antique Mum and painted the pots that color. Everything did take 2 coats. On the small one, I started to color it yellow, but I felt it was going to take way too many coats because it seemed pretty translucent or transparent. And so I ended up painting it purple, and I paint the bigger one red. I will continue to work on the stalks. I will take that Antique Mum, and I will add a little bit of a outdoor brownish red to make a darker color, and I will do my floating technique, my shading technique, to shade down at the bottom, the little lip there, and then I will end up going vertically around the whole pot itself as well, to just give it texture to make it look like a stalk on a mushroom. And I will then also add a little bit of titanium white once I'm done making the vertical stripes and going along in between those 2 darker stripes to just give it more texture and make it look like a stalk. I will also splatter it with a little bit of white that has been watered down, and a little bit of that brown watered down as well on the stalks, just to make it look, more organic. I thought that looked really cute. Now for the spots, I will use whatever I can find. I had this latch hook for the hook rugs, so I used it, but on the little pot it was too big, but on the bigger pot it worked a little bit better. And then I just used a paintbrush to just make dots. I will go ahead and varnish it, and I also sprayed it as well with the Rust-Oleum matte clear, just to add extra protection since it will be outside. And that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all. It was really fun, and I just loved the way they looked. All right, y'all be good to one another, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.